Hey guys, welcome back to Non-League to Legend. Today we've got our semi-final match against Partick Thistle in the Trust Trophies, and we then have a league match against Montrose. As you can see, since you were last with us, things have been going decent, a lot better than before the last episode. We obviously seen the 2-0 win against East Fife. We followed that up with a defeat to Kelty Hearts. But then we went on a 4-game unbeaten run. Drew Airdrie, beat Alloa, beat Clyde, and drew with Queen's Park at second place. Queen's Park, I think that is. And then we could beat 1-0 off of Dunfermline. But we have played so much better. Things are starting to look up a wee bit. So we also done a couple of bits of transfer business in the January transfer window. We let go of Matty Bowman and Kyle Wilkie. Matty Bowman, I would have loved to have kept, but he wanted to leave, and I couldn't stop him, so he went to Dumbarton, and Kyle Wilkie went to Alloa. We then brought in, as an emergency backup, Aaron Jones on a free transfer. He could do a decent job at right back if he's needed to. We then brought in Dylan Reid from St Mirren on loan. He's played pretty well since he's come in. And we brought in Tom James on a free transfer, and he looks to be our starting right back. He's also put in a couple of good performances for us. That's about it for what we've done. In fact, we've got one more transfer to come in. We've let Sosa, an 18-year-old Scottish midfielder from Celtic. He'll be joining us at the end of the season. Our scouts do say that he has the potential to be really, really good, so fingers crossed that they've got that one right. But apart from that, I think that's everything. So let's have a wee look at the team that we'll be putting out to face Partick Thistle. And this is the team that we're putting out for that match. We've got Mason in goal, Kelly, Hawken, Hull, Brown and James at the back, Blues, McKenna and Walton in midfield, and Mullen supporting Bowry and Lawler up top. I would love to go out there and cause an upset. I don't know if we have it in our locker to do that, but we've seen from last season that we played pretty well against the bigger sides, so you never know. And as I said before, we have played really well recently, so hopefully we can maybe snatch this match with a 1-0 victory. I have no clue what I'm saying right now. But James plays it through to Lawler, who has Bowry in the middle, but he passes to Walton. Our passing game has been on point recently, so hopefully we can do more of the same in this game. And that's a penalty. Lawler will be taking it. I don't know where I was getting Laura from. Laura steps up and hits it to the goalkeeper's left and sends us 1-0 up. That's his 7th of the season. He started to pick up a wee bit more since we've got 2 up front. He's had a really poor start to the season, but seems to be putting in decent performances now. You've got the throw in, James to take it, throws it into Bowry, and Bowry finishes. That was a good finish. That's his 4th of the season, puts Albion Rovers 2-0 up against championship side Partick Thistle. So far, so good. Hopefully we don't let this slip. This would be an awesome victory for us. Lawler snatches it from their throw-in. Stephen shoots, but it's just straight at the Partick Thistle goalkeeper. Stephen has been a shadow of his former self. He's been really poor this season. Don't know if he's had his head turned because he's now joined a bigger side. But the player with his quality, you just can't leave him out of the squad. Don't know if I'll jinx it by saying it, but we have defended crosses a lot better recently, and that's came about from putting Brown and Kelly into the defence. Stephen Mullen again not having the best games, so we'll bring him off for Wilson. And I think I'll bring on Kyle McDonald for Kelly because he's tired and he's on a booking. I don't want his tired legs to cause us any problems. Partick Thistle with a throw. Lumps it fall out to the wing and crosses it in, but it's dealt with. Well, not dealt with. Zach Rudden hit it wide. They are now going for it. They've changed formation. And Robbie Crawford has brought them in within one. Let's go to balanced and let's just demand a wee bit more. I'd love it if we were to score here, and that would put the game beyond doubt. James, let's see if he can find Brown at the front post here. He hits the to Hawkenhull, but he misses it, James. But sorry, that cross was deflected out. 4 minutes of added time left, and we got the win, 2-1 against Partick Thistle. That's a really good result. We're in the final of the Trust Trophy. I don't know, can't remember who else. Falkirk or Queen's Park. To be completely honest, I think I'd rather Falkirk because Queen's Park usually give us a beating. But that was a fantastic result. The team played really well. I'll be back with you in just a moment when we play Montrose in the league. Right, and this is the team we're sending out against Montrose in the league. We've got Mason in goal, Kelly, Semple, Brown and James at the back, Blues, McKenna and Walton in midfield, and Mullen supporting Bowry and Lawler up top. The players are a wee bit tired after that last game, but I think they've got it in them to pull out a good result here. The other semi-final of the Trust Trophy was played, and Queen's Park beat Falkirk, so we play Queen's Park in the final of that. That's halfway between now and the end of the season. It's on the 1st of April. That match will be. Things are going okay in this match so far. Hopefully I've not jinxed us, but we're going forward, we're passing it round well again. We pass it round well, we just need to find that killer ball sometimes. James crosses it into Bowry, but it gets cleared. Walton's got it now, passes it back to McKenna, to Mullen. Walton's through, and it's just wide from Walton. That was unlucky. As things stand, we are only 4 points out of the relegation playoff zone position. I think that with Montrose going in the lead, that 4 point drops to 3 points. I'm pretty sure we've still got Alloa and Clyde left to play, so fingers crossed we can still stay in this league for another season. I think it seems to be happening again, so Bowry can come off for Hester. And Sean Kelly's not having the best game, so we'll bring on Kyle McDonald and see what the substitutions make. See if they make a difference. Another good pass move here. Hopefully this... Oh, that was unlucky. I thought that might have produced a goal at the end of it. Let's demand a wee bit more. That throw-on was poor. That was just straight to them, and they cross it in, and James has given away a penalty. And Webster puts Montrose 2-0 up, and I think that might be game done. Blues shoots from outside the box, but it goes well over. Mullen steals the ball back and is now charging up the right hand side, but he gets dispossessed too easily, and Montrose have the ball back again. If we do manage to stay up this season, then I think that was a cracking save from Mason. What a save that was. But yeah, if we do stay up this season, then I think next year we'll probably look to stay mid-table or go for mid-table. I don't know if we'll be good enough to go for the playoffs. Definitely we won't be good enough to go for automatic promotion. After that result, this is how the league is looking. We've got 29 points, 3 points ahead of Alloa in 9th place. There's only 8 games left, so every point now is going to be very important. It does look like we will be in this relegation fight. The next episode will probably be... So we'll probably come back earlier than what I wanted to. We'll come back for the East 5 and the Queen's Park matches. And then the following episode we'll probably just do the last 2 games of the season, because it looks as if the relegation battle is going to go on until the final whistle of the very last game. So thanks very much for watching. If you liked that in any way, please hit the like button. If you'd like to see more Football Manager 22 content on the channel, please subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on, and thank you very much for watching.